Hey there, I'm Bill DeYoung, and this is the Catalyst Sessions. As you can see, I'm coming to you from beautiful exotic tiki gardens on Indian Rocks Beach, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you Rebekah Pulley and Rob Pastore.
Hello. So just go ahead and play. This is called Whiskey. Well, I wish you were whiskey to get me strong as I need to be. Say all those words in my heart, it won't let me sleep. And I stay up all night thinking about what tomorrow will bring. And I've got two fists empty, drinking you in. I consume you slowly and hold on to you tight. Share with you daily all about the stuff we made of. And I wish you were whiskey to steal this wobbling soul. That will be roaming the night. Someone hold on too tight. I wish you were whiskey. I wish you were whiskey, cocaine. Whiskey. I wish you were whiskey, tobacco. Whiskey. I wish you were heroin. I consume you slowly and hold on to you tightly. Share with you daily about the stuff we are made of. And I wish you were whiskey. And I wish you were cocaine. And I wish you were tobacco. And I wish you were heroin.
Ah, so sweet. So good to see and hear you guys again. Hey,
Nice to
man.
see you.
Hey, Rob, come sit down, man. Let's yak a little bit.
All right.
So, Rebekah, I was just telling Ron before we went on, it was April 23rd when we last spoke, the three of us.
Was it really?
Can you imagine?
What month is it now?
That's exactly what he said. It's August.
Okay.
So it's literally been almost 4 wonderful stimulating months of this. So I thought what might be cool is just to talk with you. Before we started here today, I went and watched the one we did in April. You're sitting in exactly the same place, which is cool. Same pillow on the couch. I remember that too. Is the cat around, by the way?
He is. He's sleeping right now, but he's going to make an appearance.
Yeah, because he did last time too. Yeah. So what was going on then? I think in those, we all were still kind of guardedly optimistic, kind of unlike the way we all are now. Like, oh, it's going to end any time. Rob, you work from home, so you have a steady gig going on. I assume that's still the case.
Still the case.
Rebekah, you had taken a couple of months off because you broke some ribs. went back to work, and blam, there was no more work. And
Yeah, I
when
played
we,
one gig and then everything got canceled.
you got one gig, and so we were talking, and you said, I got to figure something out because I literally, that's my income. I don't have any. What's changed in 4 months? And tell me something positive. What's happened? Anything?
I've caught up on a lot of television.
Well, I said positive.
Play a lot of piano.
Oh, actually, that's a positive thing. I've been playing a lot of piano. I don't know if I'm getting tons better at it, but I feel like I'm getting a little better at the piano. So that's something. I've recorded some stuff in the back. We have like a room with like recording stuff in it. And I've started recording stuff, learning to use like Logic, which is recording software.
You played piano with this guy a couple of days ago, did you not?
Yeah.
Over the Hideaway?
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
We played with Ronny Elliott.
Yeah, we brought, if you look down at your screen there, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Ronny Elliott.
Oh, is he down? I don't see him.
He's there. Say something.
Oh, wait.
Maybe that's it.
I'm looking for the seniors lawn dart nude conference. Is this the wrong meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Chocolate Eaters Anonymous.
Okay. Let's see.
So I asked Ronny to join us here so we could talk about a lot of things. But you just did, the three of you just did the Hideaway live thing over the weekend. And you were playing piano, Rebekah. What was that like? I mean, is there anybody in the room? Are they scattered? A couple of people? How's that work?
Well, they're scattered. He pre-sells the tables. I mean, they'll have walk-ups if there's tables available, but the tables have been moved, so they're all at least 6 feet. They're actually more like 8 to 10 feet away from each other. And obviously a group, if they're people like who live together or quarantine together, can share a table. So so there's only a certain number of seats available, and then he also streams it online on Facebook and YouTube and all the places.
That's right. Was it? I imagine, in one sense of the word, it was packed, right? I mean, it was crowded.
We got a lot. The room wasn't packed because it can't be. But that's why I meant one sense of the word. Ronny, I thought it was really cool to have like these two people as your backup band, if you will. Yeah. I hope that's not insulting anybody, but not me.
I've always wanted to be in a backup band. My dream, another positive of quarantine.
So as long as you're here, Mr. Elliott, talk to me about these people and why that's good for you, why you like that. They seem very intuitive as musicians, and that's got to be cool.
Oh, it's wonderful. It just couldn't be any better. It's heaven as far as playing with the two of them. Yeah. And I had to call to tell both of them, they make me better as a person just from knowing them. So never mind what musicians they are.
High praise indeed. You've never said that about me. So
not in front of you. Yeah.
What do you say behind my back? So back to you then, Rob and Rebekah, because Rebekah, I know you've done a lot of music with Mr. Elliott here, and Rob, I guess you have too. And why? I mean, you're friends,
Me personally, I'm a huge fan. I think he's just a phenomenal songwriter and a really awesome person. And the feeling is mutual. I think he makes us better players, and we're better for knowing him. So feeling's very mutual.
Yeah, the why is almost like, how can you ask? Take the music away, and Ronny's one of my favorite people just to sit with and talk and whatnot. And then add in his songs, and that's amazing, even if he was a jerk, which he's not, because he's amazing. And then if you took away how nice he is and took away how great his songwriting is, just the stories he tells is worth the price. He could have terrible songs and be a jerk, and I'd still show up just to listen to the stories he tells. And the fact that he's all three is just amazing.
Ronny, when you did the Catalyst sessions, I think it was Tell a Killer That the King is Dead. Is that the name of the song that you played?
That's one, yeah. One
of the songs you played. And I've since, I went and looked up different videos of you doing that song. That's a very, very powerful song.
Well, the only reason that is a song, somebody brought me a magazine and said, look at this. And the writer had reviewed my song, Tell the King the Killer's Here, and they had screwed it up and called it Tell the Killer the King is Dead. And I thought, well, that's too good not to sing the song. So the only reason the song exists is somebody making a mistake in a review in a magazine somewhere.
Well, you know, perfection is for God, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
I'll take
whatever
it.
that whole expression is. I don't know. I just wanted to have Ronny drop in and say, hey, and there's not much of a four-way conversation I think we can have other than.
No, I was just coming by to say hello and to.
That was a fantastic surprise.
That was an awesome treat.
The worst part about this whole lockdown is I haven't been able to give Ronny Elliott a kiss in 4 months. So this makes it even worse because now I want to kiss him more.
That's a,
You and another dozen women I could name probably. So,
well, I'll be watching the whole thing later. So.
Oh, are you checking? Oh, thanks for dropping by.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was great fun. It's good to see all three of you.
You too, Ronny. We love you.
Love you too.
We'll see you streaming at 7.
Yes, I'll be watching.
All right. Rebekah, are you playing gigs now? I mean, are you guys slowly kind of, aren't they like you can play in restaurants and there's no bars, or have you started playing out again?
Yeah, really sparsely, intermittently, like every couple weeks, maybe something at a place where it's usually a restaurant or something, or cafe like the Hideaway, where they can do the social distancing thing. We did play at the New World Brewery, which that was outside, but they still spread everything really far apart.
Like they set up tables and then they actually had to stop admitting because they didn't want people not at tables. They didn't have that many tables.
Oh. Right.
So they were doing some streaming shows. This was the first time they were having people there for the outdoor.
Yeah.
So we were able to do that, which we loved the old New World. So it was great to be able to finally get to the new World over in Tampa. We're going to be back at the Hideaway as a duo. Is that the 20th?
Yeah. Is that this weekend?
No, this weekend is Ella's.
Oh, the
20th is.
That's
how
right.
busy we are.
20th is.
Yeah.
It's August, yeah. The 20th is like next, because I'll tell you guys a secret. On the 20th, it's the Catalyst Sessions 100th show.
Wow.
Nice.
Next week.
Congratulations.
So
that's the only reason I knew when the 20th was. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue.
We haven't been playing, but
Yeah.
right now we're hitting a string of three weekends in a row because we played with Ronny last weekend. We're playing Sunday at Ella's in Tampa in the afternoon. And again, they have the limited seating. They have a lot of outdoor seating. The stage is inside, but with very limited seating, social distancing seating.
The question then, it seems really obvious to me, like, is that cool? I mean, when you get out there and there's actually, however minuscule, an audience, does that change the dynamic for you at all? Like, oh, well, there's people actually reacting.
Oh, as opposed to being at home, I mean.
Oh, yeah, as opposed to looking at me on a screen or whatever,
Yeah, having a tiny crowd is exponentially better than playing to a TV screen or a laptop screen. Then obviously the old days of having a full crowd, we just have to remember in our hearts how good that was. That's obviously that's obviously better.
I actually I'm more nervous. Have like more, I don't know what you call it, stage fright of playing of a live streaming scenario. I'm not accustomed to it because I didn't grow up doing that. Like maybe the younger generation, they might be more used to it. I'm not. So it took me years to get even kind of a little bit comfortable playing on a stage in front of people. I finally got used to that, and I still get nervous, but this is much more nerve-wracking. Like I messed up a song that at the beginning, I messed up the progression twice because I was so nervous. Like it's silly.
Nobody noticed, and it was cool. It sounded great. And so, what's this fella's name? Who's this?
That's Boo. His name is Boo, but we call it his full name is Boobert Andretti Pastore.
Oh, of course it is. I should have guessed. Yeah. You guys, how about doing another tune? I mean, as long as I've got you here, I want to squeeze as much music out of this half hour as I can.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, Magoo. He's just going to our cat Magoo.
All right.
Magoo, That's what we're not calling you Magoo. We're calling our cat Magoo.
That's all right. Call me anything you want. That's all right.
Okay. Gosh, I haven't even moved from the spot and I've already lost my capo. I have a gift. I'm so talented. There it is.
I'm still finding pics I lost in 1995. You know, always.
Why don't you let it shine?
Sure.
Flat weird? Okay. This is called Let It Shine. I wrote this years ago and I borrowed a little bit of the, I guess the bridge you would call it, from an old gospel hymn, but also old, you know, blues players and things. A lot of our people have done a lot of different versions of it, but just one line. I just stole one line from it. Oh yeah, we got this at the last. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Isn't this
little
cool?
light of mine, let it shine.
How cool. This is by a folk artist named Mary Proctor.
Oh, sure.
She signed the back of it. I don't know if you can read it.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
Like, cool. We got it this last year. I can't tell. At the oh, here's another one.
Yeah.
I think Hugo made this.
Yeah, it is.
That's a Hugo thing.
That's cool.
Anyway, we got this one at the Creative Clay Fest that they had this last year. And actually the people that are organizing it, putting it together this year, they can't do it obviously because of quarantine and all that. But so they're trying to do something online, which I have to make a video and give to, which I'm going to do later tonight.
Mary does a lot of work with them, doesn't she? With Creative Clay.
Who's that?
Mary Proctor. She's involved with them.
Well, she had like a tent there with a bunch of her art and stuff.
So I did a story about them once, and she wasn't there, but they were telling me about it. She's a good friend of theirs and had just been by, and you know, so I'm not surprised.
I was so to meet her. I was I was starstruck. I couldn't hardly talk. I was so when I was babbling. Okay, we'll play a song. So oil burns bright, fill me up and I will burn all night, burn all night. This little light of mine, now I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. Shine bright, turn me on and I will shine all night, shine all night. This little light of mine, now I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. You can't tell it's fire, it's out of sight. You flip the switch and it away. Blow all night, blow all night. This little light of mine, now I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine.
shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine.
Too good, too good, too good. Hey, Rob, stay there. We got about 3, 4, maybe 4 minutes left. Let's do one more and take us out, guys. I can't thank you enough. It's just been great.
Oh,
this is even more fun than 4 months ago.
Wait till the next 4 months. When we do.
Oh, don't say. Don't say the next 4 months, because that's a long time. I can't do the math, but it's too damn long.
December.
Not that I don't love seeing you guys, but I mean, I hope the next time it's in person and I'm watching you play somewhere.
I agree.
We concur.
This one, if it's too long and you got to cut us off, we'll understand. But this is called The Others. It's from the latest recording that we did called The Sea of Everything. So.
Okay, fantastic.
I don't write R&B. I don't write pop or country or movie soundtracks or rap or indie. Have you ever felt like nothing? Have you ever felt like something? Somewhere in the middle there, it's where I make a living being. The other from those that have made up their mind. The other from those never understood why. The other had opinionated options below. The other boxes of the other. What's the matter with me? Am I some kind of freak? Reading books from the ending makes for a happier beginning. What kind of stuff are you made of? Do you ask yourself similar questions? Hearing the same song over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. Are you listening? Or a happy ending? Are you the other from those that made up their mind? The other from those never understood why. The others have opinions and options below. The other boxes. Over made up their mind. The others rose, never understood why. The others have opinions and actions below the other boxes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for a lovely time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. Take care now.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.